This is a tour of the Ford Field where the Lions play, and basically it was reconstructed from what used to be a J.L. Hudson's warehouse. And as you'll hear later on, they didn't destroy the whole warehouse. They tried to make use of as much of it as they could and put a beautiful stadium together all at the same time.
And it's a very, very sturdy building, like the columns that you'll see around here are original. That bridge that you see right behind some of you right there, and those columns are all original. The fill is when we start digging into the earth. That's all new. So what we did was we combined the old with the new and fused the two together, and this is how we came up with this stadium. So many times, like new stadiums are being built, they tear everything down, and then they build from anew. We decided to save something and not destroy it. So this is how we came up with the concept of the stadium. 50,000 wattage just to cover one football game. So it's a very powerful room. But right now we're going to go through these doors now because you guys are the media. The visitors coaches would be right here. Usually there are about 20 guys in there on game day calling plays down to the field and everything. You see the guys with the mics on their heads and everything. But as we go down here a little farther, you're going to see the Lions coaches are over here. There's a reason for that madness. The visitors are on the 20-yard line. We put the Lions on the 50-yard line. You'll see the referee go over to a special camera, and he'll put the headset on, and you've seen his mouth moving, but you never really knew who he was talking to. These are the guys in here. Now, I've got a question for you. Does anybody know who these guys are?
NFL officials?
Probably can.
That's close, huh?
You're probably not allowed to know who they are.
Yes, yes. They're retired NFL officials. Those guys that's running up and down the field, all that means there's life.
They don't have to run.
They don't have to run no more. They can sit now and can make calls. Press level. This all pressed.
Is Ryan coming down?
The little guy, Ryan.
We got a seat for you.
Oh, he's over there.
He's already broadcasting the game.
Oh,
He's calling the game now.
okay. Is this where the announcers are?
Uh-huh. No, reporters.
That's why it's a flat surface. You can take notes.
Yes.
It's all wired for their computers.
Grab a seat up there. It's the same view. It doesn't matter.
It's all wired for their computers and
Yes,
laptops.
that's a fiberglass. Fiberglass, we use it for two good reasons. Number one, when we have a concert here, it's good to hold the sound in. I don't care where you sit in this stadium. You can hear as plain as day every word that come out the performer's mouth. So it's very, very good. We don't get a lot of concerts here because of our stadium being so big, but when we do, it's usually packed. Like August the 2nd, we got Kenny Chesney. He comes every year now, and he packs the place, and there's usually about 10,000. Okay, right now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are in a private club. This is called the South Club, and we really call it that because it's on the south side of the stadium. Okay, I always stop here because this is Michael Dokes, one of the old-timers, played back in the 30s. But we always show this picture is for the mere fact of back in the 30s, Michael Dokes and the rest of the guys, it cost about $75 to outfit a player. From the helmet, and the pads, and the jersey, and everything. Today's value, $1,200. Just to one player alone.
The helmets are more sophisticated.
Yes, yes. Right this way. These would be the same seats you would find in Lincoln Navigators. Very comfortable. Now the gray seats here and on the other side, they're leather as well, but they would be more compared to like an Explorer. They're comfortable, but not as comfortable as the one you're in. The blue seats around the whole stadium, 100% plastic. I call them my Yugo seats. After about an hour, you'll know what I'm talking about. Huh?
I like that.
They have, yeah. Right there.
Oh, in front. Yeah. Gotta have a couple.
Okay, that's right. Okay, we have 132 suites in the whole building. We have the north side of the stadium over there. We have 17 suites on top. The very two suites on the end are called party suites. And those suites will hold anywhere from 20 to 60 people. And they rent it out for one game, one concert, one event. You don't have to take it out for the season. And I think last year kind of rented out for anywhere between 6,000 and 12,000, depending on the size of your party. The bulk of the suites are on this side, which is 115. Once we get on the field, we'll be able to look back and see them, but if they're so on this third, fourth, fifth, and sixth floor are all suites up there. Okay? Okay, seems like I got everybody in here.
This is not what I imagined.
Okay. This is the visitor locker room.
Okay.
And basically, visitors' locker rooms are small. There's about 56 lockers here. And usually when the visiting team travel, they don't carry a full squad with them. They're not carrying a lot of ball boys or anything like this. They only carry them who's needed because they're on a plane. And space is limited. So, a long time ago now, locker rooms used to be dirty, dingy. It smelled horrible. And we used to pay the fees just to make the players mad and turn the lights down. Well, the commissioner of football said, no, you have to stop that. You got to make the visitors as comfortable as a home team. So we put some cherry wood lockers in here, put some monitors up so the guys can go over all their plays and everything. But however, we still did our dirt. Some of them showers back there really don't work. They're more like the marble. Like a marble.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of your receivers are with them. No. That's, in fact, this is the 115 suites. One of the main questions everybody's going to ask me is, where's the owner's box? Yes. Okay? The one suite right above the blue.
Where it says Ford?
Yep, Ford Field. That one suite with the tan railing in front of it. That is Mr. and Mrs. Ford's suite.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know how they got the 50-yard line. They must have known somebody. They must have. It's all in who you know nowadays. We had a rough time because when we were at the Pontiac Silverdome, it held 80,000 seats. And now we done come down to 65. And it was a bad time here because when we tell the season ticket holders to come to pick out your seats, a lot of them lost seats, like you're saying. A lot of them. And they had we had to keep the police here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to keep them here the whole time because a lot of them was like going crazy here.
I could imagine.
You know, because if that guy was on that 50-yard line, he might have got moved over here on 20. And he wasn't happy at all.
No.